Alright guys, welcome back. I need a drink. Okay, now we are going to put all that information that is scattered around and put it to use to create different types of intervals, which have different sounds, which allow us to alter the way our music sounds. For example, I can have major chords, which I need to turn this up some. Oh, I fixed this piano, by the way. Or I can have minor chords. Minor chords are kind of sad, and I know you don't really know too much about this yet, although if I want to create this deep, emotional song, I'm not going to be like, oh, that was horrible. I'm going to be like, okay, maybe I didn't fix the piano, but anyways, the interval size is very important. So we had unison through octave. We're going to ignore all the compound crap because it's not that important, and you can figure it out once you learn all the other stuff. So we had, let me use black here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, when we have a unison with 0 half steps, C to C, it is called a perfect, okay? I almost forgot it there for a second. It's called perfect. This is called the interval quality. Now, if we have a second from C to D with 2 half steps, sorry, it's called major. Just stick with me, this will make sense soon. If we have a third, C to E, it's called major. If we have a fourth, from C to F, it's perfect. C to G would be perfect. And I know you don't really know what these are, but that's okay. 6 would be major. 7th would be perfect. Major. Sorry, gosh. Major, and then finally an octave is perfect. And we'll get into why they're that in soon. So, what's this mean? Remember, those are called the quality. I'm going to erase this. This will have 0 half steps. This will have 2. This should have 4, 5, 7. Wait, I'm getting lost here. What's going on? Okay, 5 should have 7, 6 should have 9, 11, and 12. So here are the half steps. Let me show you this. If we start at C, it usually works out pretty good. So C to D, that is a second. C, D. How many half steps? 1, 2. It qualifies as a major. Let's try a different one though. E to F. It's a second, E, F. See how many half steps? Start at E, go to F. That's only 1, so it's a little different. So when there's this many half steps in them, they're called this. They're always for these interval sizes. So perfects cannot be seconds. So what this means, C to D, that's a second. We know it is a major second, not a perfect second. I know that sounds kind of weird, considering we haven't even learned what these words mean, but it's kind of just a word to describe the concept. So what we've learned is we can say these are the types of intervals, and these are how many half steps there are. So if we go from D to D, that's 12 half steps. And I can prove that to you. Oh, dang it. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know it's an octave with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's an octave with 12. Qualifies it as a perfect interval. So we've learned that there's 2 types of intervals so far. We have perfect and major intervals. This one's so squeaky. And major intervals. There's 2 different types. And that's important because those can describe our music in greater detail. So we have major and we have perfect. So if you notice the pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes down to 8. We have perfect, major, major, perfect, perfect, major, major, perfect. That's how I can always remember it. So if I need to recreate this, I set my numbers 1 to 8, and then I go perfect, major, major, perfect, perfect, major, major, perfect. Now I know if we're starting at C, it's all of the white keys. So let's start at C, and I'll teach you what I mean. Middle C, C to D is a second. Start at unison. C to C is a unison with 0 half steps. So I know this is a perfect unison with 0 half steps. C to D, 1, 2, has 2 half steps. So it's a major with 2 half steps. C to E, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a third with 4 half steps. Now C to F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 half steps. And then fifth would be to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 would be to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now to 7 would be B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And an octave is 12 because we only have one more key. 12. So here's how you can just figure it out without having to memorize it. All you have to remember is perfect, major, major, perfect, perfect, major, major, perfect. And sweet. So we now know there are 2 types of intervals. Perfect and major. And these can be affected, although you don't know this yet. I can create different sounds from these to create minor sounds, upsetting sounds like anxiety, which can be like augmented and stuff. And that the half steps is very important. So a perfect unison is always going to have 0 half steps. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 12. That's how it will always work. So if you need to recreate that and you're not sure how, just start on C. So if you need to know what a perfect sixth is, you start on C. And we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes to A. How many half steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 half steps is in a sixth. Oh, would you look at that? Boom. So now we are going to move on to something called minor intervals. Now that you know there's other kinds, these are more like the happy kinds. Minor's kind of sad. And that's just concept of ear training. The difference between or it's kind of sad, or even better, happy, sad. Now, that's all you need to know for this video, so subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.